Hey guys, just wanted to show you guys, what I'm doing to stay up here in Arena 4. I know that we're always constantly gaining and losing troops and trophies, but this same strategy I've been using since I started with the cards that they gave me has been working really well. And so I just want to show you guys what I'm doing and kind of my thought process as I'm going playing against these players. And so I see that he puts his spawner, his goblin spawner, down, and my first thought is I'm gonna push in the other side that he doesn't have the spawner, because those spawners are always gonna be spawning in those goblins, and they're gonna slow down my troops. So I might as well just push on the other side he's in. And I think what he does here, he's gonna drop another spawner, but I'm just gonna ignore it, because yeah, even though they're taking little damages, they're chipping away at my tower, I'm not gonna be too worried about it, just because it's just little by little. And if I work hard enough, then I'm gonna be able to take down his king tower. So now I have one of his towers on, and when I'm playing against whoever is using spawner decks, I kind of push, but I push low. As you guys saw, I kept putting my prince down, and he was just able to take out a tower. And so now I'm just gonna put my giant down, and I see he has the skeleton armor, so I'm just gonna put the bomber down, and I'm gonna try to counter the goblins here. I mean the boom of the goblins. And so now that my giant is pushing, I'm gonna put my prince down, just because he's charged and his damage does a lot of damage to towers and to troops. And so he's getting a little worried, so he puts his spawner next to his king tower, but with all those troops, all the momentum that I have right there, everything he's gonna put is not gonna work at all, because look at this, it's just doing so much damage to his tower. There's no point in trying to stop it. It just gave me the victory. You guys will see later on, spawner decks are easy to take out, and you guys can take them out like nothing and get the 3-crown victory. Alright guys, this deck has worked really well for me. I've been able to push to Arena 4, but it doesn't always work. My streak was broken. I did lose, I think, 3 matches already, maybe 4. And I just want to show you guys that this loss, just to show you guys that there are flaws, and there are better decks that can counter this deck that I'm using. And you see what I'm doing is I'm pushing on his right side, and that was kind of a mistake that I did. I used too many troops, and I thought the bomber would have been able to take out those barbarians, but he did send that goblin barrel, and that goblin barrel did take out my bomber and did damage to me. So he did take out my tower, and I just took out his with my push. And what stops it is the skeleton army. And if you're playing, a great counter for any troop is the skeleton army. And so I arrow all his troops, but he has minions at level 7, which is crazy. He shouldn't be in this arena. And so my arrows weren't able to take out his minions, which was unfortunate. And he did take out hits in my tower, but now I'm trying to see what he's going to use. And so I see he puts down his barbarians, and I'm thinking, I think he's going to use the witch again. So because he didn't use the witch, I put the bomber to take care of the barbarians, and then I put the knight to take out the musketeer. The knight, like I said before, I said multiple times, is a great card to use. And so now I'm gonna try and push here, but who knows what's gonna happen. So I have my bomber next, which is great just in case he uses the skeleton army against me. The bomber will be able to take out those things. And so now as I'm getting ready to put the bomber down, he fireballs my bomber, which is gonna cost me a lot. So now that the witch is targeting my giant, I waited for that so that my minions could take out the witch, so that there wouldn't be any troubles later, and like just the minions won't want to get destroyed by the witch. And so he is able to take out my tower, and I have 2 giants, but like they get stopped by the skeleton. That's how good the skeleton army is. If you don't have a bomber or anything to stop the skeleton armies, like they will stop your push. They're gonna do so much damage to you. And so he puts the balloon in my side, and I'm just gonna ignore it because I'm thinking to myself, I think I could take out his tower, but that skeleton again slows me down way too much, and none of my troops are actually gonna make it to the tower. And I think, wow, like I messed up here, but it's all good. We just gotta keep trying, keep pushing, and eventually we're gonna get to Arena 5. Alright guys, this is the last replay I'm going to show you guys. We're going against Joboris, and this guy was pretty good. I did 3 crown him, but what I did here is I slowly pushed to his tower, and that slow push saved me elixir, and it really did save me. It really did help me with the match. And so I see his witch got to my side of the board, and so I put my knight, because my knight is just crazy and has a lot of health. So now I'm putting my giant down. He has his baby dragon and his giant, so I'm gonna drop down the minions just because the minions would gonna take out those things, and the giant is gonna take a few hits off my tower, but those hits don't really matter. So now I know he's gonna use these smaller troops. So I dropped on my barbarian and my prince, which honestly helped me so much. The prince was just able to take out the Valkyrie easy. The bomber took out those goblins easy, and so now my troops are pushing to his crown tower. So my giant is about to die, but my prince is gonna get pretty good hits off of this tower, and we're gonna get it like below halfway. And I know we're not gonna take it out yet, so we're gonna prepare for it. So I'm gonna try to distract this baby dragon with the giant so that it doesn't take out any of my other troops. And so now that the baby dragon is distracted, I put down the minions to take it out. That troop placement and knowing when and where to put your troops is like vital in matches. Now just in case he wants to put something else, like those small troops like the goblins, I have my bomber there behind my giant, and I have my prince right behind it, so that if he puts on the Valkyrie or the witch, it could take him out. As you guys saw, like it worked really well. Patience, troop placement, and using your elixir well will honestly gonna help you so much in this game. As you guys saw, we're able to take out this level 5 as a level 4. And thank you guys for watching, guys.